Welcome to the iFastX dashboard. This is your network's brain. At a single glance, it shows you the total ONU count and categorizes them by real-time status: online, normal, high power, and low power. But it goes deeper. It provides a specific breakdown of exactly how many ONUs are active on each individual PON port, allowing you to manage load distribution across your OLT effortlessly. Next is the Alerts and Logs page. This isn't just a list, it's a complete history of your network's health. You can see exactly when an ONU came online or went offline and what its power level was at that specific moment. We also generate logs for the OLT uplink and PON ports, notifying you immediately of any up-down events. Most importantly, it includes an employee audit log. If an employee reboots a customer's ONU, the system records exactly who did it and when, ensuring total accountability. The Complaints box offers two ways to handle issues. Admins, ISPs, or LCOs can register complaints and raise tickets for their employees. Every ticket is assigned an ETA, estimated time of arrival. The notification, the ticket details, along with the worker's name and time, are sent directly to the customer via WhatsApp, requires integration. The workflow, in the Pro plan, employees can resolve tickets remotely. However, in our Enterprise plan, we offer the 300-meter location lock. A worker cannot close a ticket unless they are physically within 300 meters of the customer's GPS coordinates. This ensures that your staff actually visits the site to resolve the issue. The daily attendance page is designed for field staff discipline. Employees mark their presence with a live photo and GPS location. Pro plan, you see the attendance and location at the time of check-in. Enterprise plan, you get live tracking, allowing you to monitor your employees' movements throughout the day. Reporting, you can export an Excel report that shows which tickets were resolved by which employee, at what time, and crucially, what the ONU signal power was at the exact moment of resolution. Now, let's look at the ONU devices list, the most powerful part of iFastX. It is organized into 11 detailed columns. Column 1 through 5, Customer Info. Here, you see the WAN MAC, serial number, and PON port. Power is categorized into low, high, critical, or offline. You can set the customer alias and mobile number used for SMS and portal login. By setting the customer location, you enable GPS tracking, which helps your employees navigate directly to the customer's house via the dashboard alerts. Column 6, Technology-Specific Action Buttons. For EPON, you can remotely change WAN details, whether they use static IP or PPPoE with VLAN. You can also change the Wi-Fi SSID and password remotely. TR69 activation. You can trigger TR69 to take full control of the router. Note, this requires the router WAN configuration to be in TR69_internet mode. Once active, the customer can use the iFastX app to change their own Wi-Fi password, reboot their router, or raise tickets. Advanced Remote Control. For TR69-enabled devices, you can perform a soft reboot, factory reset, modify PPPoE and Wi-Fi settings, and view live Wi-Fi details. Stun server support. For routers on a WAN or private IP, you can use our Stun module to bypass NAT and maintain TR69 control, provided the hardware supports it. Manual mapping. If a device's TR69 ID isn't fetched automatically, you can manually map it using the ID from the router settings. For EPON, you have the power to push line profiles, service profiles, and TR69 URLs. Important, these remote push functions may not work on low-end or cheap hardware or routers with illegal or unlocked firmware. For those, manual TR69 configuration is required. Columns 7 through 11. Here, you see the TR69 sync status with an auto search button to find missing IDs, the last seen scan time, online or offline status, the physical distance from the OLT, and the PON port ID. The Outreach tool allows you to send signaling on a mass. You can send maintenance alerts or Wi-Fi details to your entire user base or specific groups. You can also send via WhatsApp if you have the integration. Remember, for SMS, government DLT registration is mandatory to ensure compliance. The network map lets you physically design your fiber route. You can place splitters and define the fiber path. The ONU locations are automatically plotted on this map based on the coordinates you set in the fleet list. For a logical view, the network topology shows a flowchart of your ports and the series of ONUs connected to them. Finally, System Config is where you link your hardware. Connect your OLTs via static IP, OpenVPN or VPN. A secure connection is mandatory to sync the OLT with the software. Here, you can name your OLTs and set their port counts, set OLT locations for the network map, link a Telegram group to receive instant automated alerts, set your power thresholds so the system knows exactly when to trigger a critical or warning alert, manage customer portal logins, and create unique worker accounts with specific permissions.